hope so.
I hear a lot of feedback from fans who just sort of maybe fell in love around the same time that Jim and Pam fell in love, and now they've gotten married and they're starting families. So I think there is like sort of there is a community, like a generational thing where people are kind of doing this at the same time we are. Well, in this episode, Pam is having contractions at work, but she doesn't want to go to the hospital because if she checks in after midnight, she gets a whole extra day paid for by her insurance. So Jim is really wanting to take her to the hospital, but she's refusing, and then they get the office to kind of distract her from her contractions. Did I sum it up?
That was pretty good. We already know. We shot it. I'm pretty frazzled. I think the quote was, I think he's very concerned. He's very nervous, and he's really excited to have the baby, but very much wanting to do exactly the right things, but also wanting to please her. So this is a very uncool Jim episode. I think he starts falling apart at the seams.
I think it's kind of cool because Jim and Pam are usually the two reasonable people in the office, but now this baby and the contractions sort of, they turn into the two most unreasonable people in the office.
Yeah, exactly.
My sister just had a baby 2 days ago, and so through my whole fake pregnancy, she's been experiencing a real pregnancy. So I've been calling her and asking her advice on how to act like a real pregnant woman, and she just gave birth. So I was even able to call her and say, it was really cute. I texted her and I said, okay, they're saying that my contractions are 6 minutes apart. How much pain am I in? And she texted back, you're uncomfortable but not yelling yet. It was really cute. And now here we are, like, giving birth.
Absolutely. I think that the writers always have been consistent in taking chances. And I think that one of the things that they did was bring us together. And I also thought, I was shocked when I found out that she was pregnant before we got married, because I thought that was such a gutsy thing, but such a real situation that a lot of people find themselves in. And I just thought that it was brave and courageous, and therefore not only good television, but really fun to play with as actors. So, yeah, I mean, I think we both resigned ourselves to the fact that we'll do anything these writers ask us to do. I think, as usual, he sort of assumes the control in the situation, or thinks he's assuming the control of the situation. So he's trying to get as nervous and as excited and as flustered as we are, and he's basically taking on any small task he can, whether or not we need it to happen. So he's sort of that driving force behind all the insanity, and because he's so excited, he makes things a lot more difficult, at least for my character.
Yeah, he sort of treats Pam like, he sort of takes on kind of a fatherly role, but also sometimes crosses the line into doing things that the husband should be doing. So he rides that line of being maybe a little too involved. But like I said, in this episode, Pam is all for spending time with Michael because she's trying to distract herself from her labor, and he is actually really good for that. Pam just wants to have a healthy baby.
I think that's what Jim wants, too. I don't think he cares one way or the other. I know that he's very excited when he finds out which one it is.
Yeah. I was excited when we read it because I'd been wondering what we were going to have.
Looking like you got twins there.
Maybe that's the big surprise.
Oh, boy. Jim's going to be busy sleeping.